Hey guys, Joe Blue back again for another episode of Filthy Hunt Cheaters, the Filth Hunt Showdown, episode 8. I just want to do a quick little shout out to Huge, who just did a video yesterday called Unstoppable Cheaters, showing cheaters in Hunt Showdown and working with sort of Crytek to ban them. But it isn't really about the video itself. The only thing I want to point out is why is it all the people that comment on my videos over on his channel saying, dude, you can't use Spectate to catch cheaters, man. Don't you know how unreliable Spectate is? You can't use Spectate to catch cheaters, especially in Hunt Showdown, because it's so janky, the replay system. It's double standards, of course, like the same standards. They don't apply to bigger content creators. It only applies to people like me, where I'm not allowed to use things like Spectate to catch cheaters, because the system's too jank and there's too many bugs to use it to accurately get cheaters to Spectate. Right, so with that out of the way, let's move straight into some clips that rely on using Spectate to catch cheaters, isn't it? Let's do it. Let's go straight in. So just I'll just play this one clip here. Play this part here.
Oh, he's running. You going down? Yeah.
So here he uses the Coldwell Rival to basically shoot my partner and shoot me. He hits both me and my partner at the same time with a single pellet, and then finishes me off with the follow-up leg torso shot. Oh no, the first shot was 120 damage on the lower legs, and it hit me and it hit my partner. It did 120 damage to me and it killed my partner, and then he just finished me off with the other shot that did the additional 30 damage. It's a little bit sus that he went bang bang, tapped me and my mate at the same time. Clearly the first shot he was aiming for my partner potentially, and then finished me off with the other shot. But it's a little bit sus that he went bang bang and got us both right there. It is the Coldwell Rival, it is possible. Okay, so he just two taps that dude there, doesn't miss a single shot. So it also seems like he might have wall hacks here as well. So he sees that the person is here, but after he's finished dark sighting, he immediately starts preparing for the doorway here. Now, you could think that maybe he will come to that door, it's logical, but it seems to me like he's seeing him move through the wall. The other guy also seemingly has no footsteps. He seems to automatically ready for that corner, like he knows someone's coming around the corner. Yeah, he's dark-sighted, he knows there's a person there, but he doesn't know that the person's moving to the doorway. But now it seems like he knows the person's going for the doorway. One tap, didn't miss. Is that aimbot activated? I mean, wasn't a central shot and he still got the kill. Maybe he had low health.
I'm not watching.
Again, straight in there, doesn't miss. Because he's firing before he's even ADS, man. And he's getting that hit in. Like he's in mid jump, and he's got no crosshair, right? He's just jumped and it's like bang. He's like, how does he know he's gonna get the hit? Like, is it silent aim? Like, oh, but it's just the Spectate jank. It's just the janky of the Spectate. Like the guy has no, like he's got crosshair now. He's got crosshair on his screen now. No crosshair. He runs forward. He jumps. So he's got no crosshair at all to aim with at this point. And then he's just like immediately ADS, all one motion, fires before he's even completed the animation, and then bang, gets the hit. Like, seems a bit sus, man. Now we're going to go to the part that pretty much is conclusive. Like, the guy's cheating. How he's doing it is up for debate, but he is cheating. See that there, man? He got the dynamite out, he lit the dynamite, put it back in his inventory and ran forward. Like somehow he's either got third-party software to be able to stop the animation of the dynamite lighting, or he knows how to break the animation in order to make it spark up like he's lighting up a grenade and then puts it away in order to bait out a person's movements. This is not intended gameplay mechanics. This is not part of the game because this is what decoy fuses are for. If grenades were supposed to be able to do that, there'd be no need for decoy fuses. So this is clearly an exploit at best, but at worst this guy's using some kind of third-party cheats to be able to do this. Got this character, this guy here, his name's Denick. He's with his partner who's 1 star apparently in the sus territory of KD. Been playing the game for a long time. Nothing immediately obvious that he's a cheat, that it's a cheater account. Potentially using Warhack's aimbot and some kind of external cheat, third-party software cheat, or knows how to glitch the system in order to light a grenade to fake you're going to throw the grenade and to gain distance or information on your opponent. Let's move on to the next clip. So this is like a case of no footsteps, I believe. Some kind of weird shit going on this one. So I enter in through this gate here. I hear that one of the totems is red. I can hear the footsteps a few steps to my right. The horse gets set off. Then the horse immediately sort of dies down, doesn't make any noise. Maybe that's because I'm in dark sight. The totem has stopped going red. Just there, the totem has stopped going red. It's, I believe, a 50-meter radius. Had this person make a few footsteps that sounded like this kind of area, right? This kind of distance. They were close enough to set the horse off and then immediately made no other additional footsteps after that and ran fast enough away to get outside of the radius of the totem here. So you think with this door being open that they probably were running. When I heard the footsteps, they probably did run out of this door here. And you probably heard the footsteps around here, but somehow their footsteps disappeared at this point and they were able to run away outside of the range of the totem. Yeah, so somebody's setting something off on the other side of this building. So it would seem like they came out of this door, made some footsteps here, set the horse off, somehow ran the rest of the distance without making any footsteps out of the range of the totem, went around the back of this compound, fought some zombies or something around here, and now they've come to this point here. And for whatever reason, they've got a lantern and they're setting fire to something, all of which they've never made any footsteps or any actual noise that they're actually moving around the compound in any way. So there's some sliding doors open here, so it seems obvious that they've probably been here at some point, probably in relation with throwing the lantern. It sounds like they just threw a hive bomb. Or they're throwing one right now. Straight on top of my location, like, isn't that a little bit sus? I mean, I creep walked all the way over there, right? I'm creep walking this entire distance. Okay, metal footsteps here, might hear those. I think I have light foot, so you didn't hear me vault. Okay, so I stood up a couple of steps, but like, you know, might have heard him, might not have heard him. Could be a zombie, could be other things. It might not be necessarily be a player. This person throws the hive on, straight on my head. You do hear the footsteps as they run away. You didn't hear footsteps like as they moved into position. They were just suddenly in the position to throw the hive bomb directly on my head. And then a person just dies, I think, over here somewhere. Right, so a guy who's around here somewhere has just been killed. I had no information that that person was even there. So it would seem like this person threw a hive on me, knew exactly where I was, threw a hive on me. Then I ran around and then they've shot somebody else that was there that I didn't even know was there. The thing is, this person over here who threw the hive on me seemed to know exactly where I was, and now they've just killed somebody else who's also in the vicinity that I didn't even know was there, and they've just killed them with one shot, which is a little bit suspect. Okay, so the guy who got killed is self-revived. It's uncertain who's thrown the hive bomb, if it's the guy that's just revived. Seems a bit weird to throw the hive bomb on your own position, so it would seem like the other person who hasn't moved has been watching probably me skulking around and saw this other dude self-revive, and he's thrown a hive bomb on the person who's just like self-revived, potentially. Right, so I come back in, I work my way back around into the compound again. There's been no sign or sound of anybody around at all. It's presumable that the person who killed the other guy is still on the other side of the compound. The other guy who self-revived, nothing's been heard of that person, even no death screams or anything like that. So presumably those two are still over that side somewhere. And just outside of my field of view, there's traps here I don't see. You should have had ViGiLant. That's the reason why you take ViGiLant. So you got eyes in your head. Yeah, well, if I had ViGiLant, I still wouldn't have used it here, because I'd have only have used it to, when entering in the compound, I'd have never have even thought to have seen these traps here. Even if I had ViGiLant trait, I still probably wouldn't have used it to seen it. Just one of those unfortunate moments where I wasn't expecting traps to be there, innit? But I just knew that as soon as I set those traps off, which would be the first person, rather, the person was already there already from earlier, I knew that they would start making their way over to me as soon as I triggered those traps in order to potentially kill me while I'm recovering, right? But the problem with that is that the bullshit is going off, so the super fog is happening, so you can't really hear, potentially can't even hear these traps going off. So this adds to the idea that they've got wall hacks, they've watched me enter into this building, know that their traps are there, saw me trigger the traps, and is now moving in on me to try and capitalize on me triggering those traps. So you can hear that the totem is now red. So it would seem that the person that's over this other side has made their way around this way after I've triggered the trap. So it would seem, based on logic, that they were in the same place, roughly over the other side of this building, potentially watching me with wall hack. As soon as I triggered the traps, they then start to move in to try and capitalize on me having set off those traps, which they likely wouldn't have heard through the super fog on the other side of this building. I think the super fog has ended now. And another team is moving in and start firing at dude who's on the roof. And now you hear their footsteps moving around on the roof. We can see the teams here. So this is the dude who seemed to be in the compound first, right? The one that seemed to be moving around all over the place without any footsteps. And this other dude that got killed earlier, who was also skulking around. This must be the other solo player. 3-star, he's got KD of 105, played the game for quite some time, and they have a game ban on record. that's all for this episode today. GG, peace, laters.
Look, there comes one of them now.